guys, it's Jessie, and I really wanted to film today because after tomorrow, I won't look like this anymore. So more on that in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get started though. I'm going to start by moisturizing with the Sisley Black Rose Skin Infusion Cream. My aunt uses a lot of Sisley products, and she had a whole bunch of samples that she wasn't using and she wasn't gonna use. So she sent me a huge box of samples. So I have Sisley products to try out for a while now. And she sent it to me knowing I would probably talk about it in a video. So here ya go. And to prime, I'm going to use the Sisley Instant Perfect, which says minimizes shine and fine lines. I don't know if you can see it with the light. I had to adjust my lighting setup a little bit. My setup looks a little bit different today because we had work done on the house last week. We had popcorn ceiling removed upstairs, and we had some like drywall work done downstairs, and it has honestly turned this entire room into a disaster. Like, there is crumbs of drywall down there, which I need to clean up. It's just a mess. I've been so busy and like so tired and just like so all over the place, but I did want to film today because tomorrow I am going to get balayage in my hair. So my hair won't look like this anymore. For foundation, I'm going to use the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I'll be taking that on my Morphe sponge. I feel like I might be a little bright today. That's because I had to move all the lights around. I'm like actually closer to the camera than I normally am. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place. But yeah, I've been wanting to get my hair done for a really long time. I've been just like wanting something different for a couple months. And so I have had this hair appointment in the books for months. I used to get blonde highlights, like when I was, I think like my senior year of high school, I got highlights, and I always really liked that. I think it's just one of those things, like when you have really dark brown hair, you always want like blonde, and if you're blonde, you want to be brunette, or maybe not, I don't know. But my feelings have always been that it's just hair and it grows out. So like if you cut your hair and you don't like the haircut, it'll grow out in a couple months. And if you get color and you don't like it, it'll grow out. I honestly have not even put makeup on in weeks because I have been stuck inside my house. Last week we had just had work done. Like, we had people in the house every single day, and it just was kind of a disaster. For concealer, I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I still want to get my hands on their foundation, the new one, but I haven't been able to find it yet. I will. I'm gonna set my face today with my RCMA translucent powder. I feel like I haven't used this in a while. In fact, I know I haven't used it in a while. Okay, I filled in my brows off camera with my CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Gel. And so now I'm going to start on my eyes. I think I want to do like an olive-y kind of look today. I don't know, that's the kind of mood I'm in. So I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Division palette. Again, I used this in my, I guess that was my last video. But it has some good olive-y tones in it. Once again, if I can get it open. I desperately need to clean my makeup brushes, especially with all the like dirt that's been in the air. Like, I really just need to clean everything. So I'm a little limited though on brushes. So once again, this might get a little creative. First, I'm gonna go into this kind of taupey color right here for my transitional shade before I get really into the greens. I wanted to use this color first because it's almost like a contour shade. It's kind of a cool tone taupe. And it'll create a little more shadow in my eye socket. I'm even gonna bring it in a little bit towards like the inner part of my nose, kind of extending my eye. Next, I'm gonna pick up this mossier green color, and I'm using a Luxie 207 brush. And I'm just gonna start working this into my crease. I think this is gonna be one of those looks that like looks a little muddled at first, but then will hopefully come together in the end. We'll see. I'm gonna pick up this shade Potion in the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette, just because I think it's a little bit more of like a pigmented green, and I think that the other one is looking a little brown. I just want a little bit more green in there. I don't think this will make a huge difference, but I just want a little of that in there. Next, I'm gonna go into this darker green shade. I'm just working that into the outer corner of my eye, my eyelid, and kind of blending that in. I'm also gonna go into this darkest kind of greeny blue shade and mix that in on the outer corner of my eyelid also. Trying to decide what color I wanted to put on the majority of my lid, and I really want to do like a bright pop of green. So I'm gonna go into the Juvia's Place Zulu palette and pick up this shade right here. I'm just gonna pick it up on my finger and pop it into, from the inner corner into the center of my lid. Ooh yeah, like that. I don't think I've ever used this color before, and I was just in the mood to do something a little different. And then I'm just gonna go back into this shade and this shade and just blend out that outer corner, blend into that shimmer shade. I feel like I haven't done a good old-fashioned wing lately, so I'm gonna do that today. But first I'm gonna go in and line my lower waterline so that I can kind of build the wing off of that. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Sleek Onyx. I was just watching Crispy's video of her little skull look, and she used this. And since it's a drugstore product, it's only I think like $6. I decided to pick it up and try it out because I feel like I'm always looking for a alternative to my Ardency In pencil, which is constantly sold out. And also like $20. It lasts a long time and I use it like religiously, but I feel like it's always good to have a backup. Whoa, that is definitely really creamy. It went in so smooth and like gel. It was really interesting. I'm interested to see how that lasts on my eyes. I love the Ardency In one because it does stay and it doesn't move, which is my biggest complaint with black eyeliner, because I do love putting it in my lower waterline. It's like my desert island, can't live without. I have to do it even if I don't have any other makeup on. I have to have black liner in my lower waterline. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then to create my wing, I'm gonna use my NYX Epic Ink Liner pencil here. Okay, I finished that wing off camera because it's hard enough to do on its own, never mind trying to do it in focus, in camera. To finish off my lower eye, I'm gonna go back into the first green color that I used. That was the dog. I did bring that pencil down into my lash line a little bit so that this will blend together. Okay, I went ahead and popped on some mascara off camera. I used the Essence Lash Princess mascara, and I went in really heavy on my top lashes, and I also put that on my lower lashes to give it a little bit kind of a spider effect, going for kind of a Halloween green inspired look here. Okay, so next to finish up my face, I'm gonna go into the CoverGirl True Blend Pressed Powder. This is in the shade Translucent Sable. Shockingly, no one is more shocked than me. I have really been liking this for my contour lately. I honestly can't even believe I'm saying that because my luck with drugstore products for contouring is no bueno. But I think maybe because this is a pressed powder and not a bronzer, it's a little bit better. I don't know, I feel like this looks not perfect on me, but kind of a natural look on me. For our blush, I'm gonna go into my Morphe 9N palette, and I think I'll pick up like this and this. I'm not totally sure. I don't want anything too pink. Still gotta get a little blush in there though. Can't live without it. For blush, I'm super pumped. I picked this up, I guess like 2 weeks ago now. I've been wanting it when it came out the first time, but I didn't get it. So when they re-released it, I was like not missing out. And that is the Dose of Colors DESI Katy highlighter in the shade Fuego. To line my lips, I'm gonna use the Milani Nude lip liner. And then over top of that, I have another product from the DESI Katy collab with Dose of Colors. I picked up the lipstick Hey Girl. I picked up this, and I picked up the My Main liquid lipstick. I would use that, but it's actually in my purse upstairs because I used that when I went out. And I actually haven't even used this yet. I did swatch it, but I haven't used it yet. It's funny because when this lipstick first arrived and I swatched it, I was afraid it was gonna be too peach on me. Like it was gonna be too like pinky peach, which sometimes looks a little funny. But I actually really like it now that I see it like with lip liner and on. Okay, and finally I'm just gonna finish off with some setting spray. Okay, and here's the finished look. It's a little spooky, but I like it, and I hope you do too. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.